I'm Jeff Philbin, this is Dinner DeeAs, and today we're fusing fabulous foods as we make lasagna, but soup. A rustic combo of Alpine soul and Southern Italian comfort. Easy to make and great all year round. Here to help bridge the border between Switzerland and La Bella Italia is Chef Thomas Odermatt. He's a third-generation Swiss butcher who runs Roli Roti, an award-winning rotisserie food truck out of San Francisco. Welcome to the Dinner DeeAs kitchen and to Florida, my man.
Yes,
I am so excited to have you here because you traveled the coast to come to our coast. All right.
Yes, I do.
Chef Thomas grew up in his family's award-winning butcher shop, learning the family secrets of rotisserie and using the right cuts, the right purpose. And now bottles and sells his signature bone broth under the Butcher's Bone Broth brand. So for those of us new to this as an ingredient, my friend, what is bone broth?
Yeah, so it's basically a lot of bones reduced down. My secret is I use a lot more bones than anybody out there. And then also, my bone broth is fresh.
It's fresh.
Fresh, fresh, fresh. And it's like home cooking. It's like as if you make a broth at home, put the bones in it, cook it, simmer it, never boil it. I never, ever, ever wanted to see a broth that is boiled because it just starts to become bitter and your collagen and your proteins are denatured.
They're gone. And so because yours is so fresh, yours is refrigerated as well.
Yes.
That helps with that whole freshness part.
Yes, and then my broth also jiggles. So it wobbles, it has a jiggle.
Okay, so that's also because of all that collagen. So we know that
Correct.
we're getting the good stuff.
Yes.
Now,
Yes.
a lot of people, they drink bone broth just as is. Like, it's not just to add into a dish. It is liquid gold for you to drink.
Correct. It's a very good elixir, especially in the morning and you start the day off or at night. Like a cup of broth, it's good for your health. It makes you really feel stronger. It's almost ditch the coffee, get the broth. But I made one for you, so I have a ginger turmeric.
Okay.
So I add a little bit ginger and a little bit turmeric to it.
And then, which broth is this one here? This is...
So this is the chicken turmeric.
Okay.
So this is a broth that we have seasonal, but it's now our best-selling broth for people to consume and drink and enjoy. Cheers.
Oh, that's nice. You said ginger and turmeric were in
Yes,
that.
and so when you look at a broth, there's a lot of broth out there, and mine is really fresh.
Yeah.
And what I'm really proud of is of this. Our broth is
It's thick.
It's thick.
all that collagen you were saying, and that's...
it's all that collagen. See, it's very thick. It's a thick broth. That's a sign of a good, rich broth.
That's what you want.
Homemade. I make it.
Oh, I love it. Today, Chef Thomas is sharing a family favorite recipe with bone broth as a key ingredient, a Swiss Italian soup. Now, you already started some of this by taking the ground beef and just browning it before the show.
Yes.
What do we need to do next?
So I want to quickly talk about the beef. So take some ground beef. I personally prefer 80-20.
Okay.
If I grind it for you and me as a dinner,
Yeah.
we're going to use a little brisket, a little shoulder cloth, but it's 80-20.
80-20.
It's 80-20 is the right proportion.
It's perfect. And so then you took all of that beef and then you've left all of the remaining fat, because now what can we do with this fat?
So we use this fat. So we don't use any other oil. Everything is basically animal-based oils. So we use that, and so we just glaze a little bit our onions.
Okay.
And we give it a good stir. You can do
Sure,
that
I'd love to
for
help
me
you.
while I do something great. So fats are good. Fats are healthy. They're good for you. They're rich and they're dense, and we have them.
And this is just going to also give that layer of flavor.
Correct.
It is that base now that we can build off of. So we've got these onions here. What are we looking for? Are we just trying to make them translucent? Are we trying to get a sear?
Translucent, yeah, little translucent, and just so that we're almost done there, and they're coming up nicely, beautiful. Very good job, looking good.
All right.
So it's a very simple recipe. It just layer, and really highlights the ingredients.
Yeah.
Less is more.
Less is more.
Same thing for our broth. Less is more.
What else is going to go in this then?
So we're gonna put the garlic in it.
Okay.
And the garlic, I recommend that always after, because garlic does cook a little bit faster, and we don't want a black garlic. We want it beautiful, brownish, translucent, nice garlic.
I love it. It smells so good already. It already smells so good.
I can smell it.
I don't know if it was the ginger and turmeric first, and now I'm getting like the beef with the onions and the garlic over here, but it's working for me, my friend. And it's gonna be working for you too at home, because to make this incredible lasagna button soup mode, grab Chef Thomas's recipe from our website, dinnerdeas.com, or scan the QR code with your phone to find us fast. Open the camera app, and when the box in the corner is in frame and in focus, a link to us will appear right on your phone. Now, is this to your liking? Now, what can we do next?
So we take this one,
Okay.
and we put it in here.
All right. A little hot here.
That's a little hot.
So we're going to take all of the onion and the garlic mix right now, and we're going to add that to our...
So we're gonna add it into here.
Right into our beef there. Okay.
Yeah.
And then next, we're going to be cooking up some Parmesan.
Correct.
And wouldn't it be Italian without the Parmesan?
Totally. And we are using the rind.
But you're using the rind. So, like, this is something like, don't throw stuff away.
Nope.
Keep it. Use it again. It's got some flavor. It has everything that you're going to need. What do we need to do with that then? How do we do that?
So we're just gonna keep that over here. So then I can do it, or you can cut
Show
it.
me the way, and I'll help you with this one.
Good. So we just take, so first we're gonna deglaze this one. So we'll just wash the pot
Okay.
with a little white
With
wine.
a little white wine?
So we'll just add this one in it. Give it a nice, beautiful steer to really take out all those beautiful brownings. The mylar is now
All
going
of those
into
bits right now, just
all
lifting
of
right
that
off.
bits. Correct. So get that. We just do that. So it's done. And now we're going to something special.
Okay.
So I like absolutely nothing to be thrown away.
Okay.
We use it all.
Use it all.
Totally. We have to. We have to. So we cut. I got a wedge of Parmesan. That's a Reggiano. It doesn't matter what it is. It just use Parmesan and then cut generously the rind off.
Now, because
So-
your bone broth doesn't have sodium, this actually acts with that sodium component to it. Yeah?
Correct.
Got it. All right.
Exactly.
Okay.
And so we just cut this one in very small pieces like that, and hold one hand on top, and then just do that. Well, you know how to cut. You're
So we're just going to do just nice little pieces here,
correct.
almost like little small matchsticks first.
Correct. And then I just cut it like that.
So a nice and well cut here. Okay.
And if you don't mind, you can cut that.
I will absolutely love to.
Needs a little strength, but that's
A little bit to it, but that's okay. And how long are we going to cook these up for?
about 2 minutes. So to almost get a little bit of a gooiness with that wine, that
Okay.
just makes it like something special.
Very nice. And this is going to go straight into our pan here.
Yep.
The last one there. And which bone broth is going to go in next?
We're going to use our standard regular chicken bone broth.
Okay.
So we have this, add it in.
And then what are we looking for here? We're just trying to bring this up, to, as you're saying. Don't bring it to a boil, just a low simmer for what, about 5 minutes?
Correct.
All right, well, we're going to take a break while our broth bubbles but doesn't boil. When we come back, we put in the pasta ahead on Dinner DeeAs. Welcome back to Dinner DeeAs, where we're cooking with bone broth today, thanks to Chef Thomas Odermatt. Though I say chef, he actually says farmer first, so you're farmer first,
Yeah,
chef second.
I still have farmer's hand. I'm a real farmer.
You're really in it. Man,
Yes.
God bless you for it. He also runs San Francisco food truck Roly Rody, specializing in rotisserie, and now sells his bone broth nationwide. And we're using it today in his family recipe for a lasagna soup, where his home country of Switzerland meets Italy. Before the break, we browned ground beef, then took it out of the pan to cook onions and garlic, taking them out, deglazing all the good bits off the base of the pan with white wine, then heated diced Parmesan rind, because you said, don't throw the rind away.
Absolutely not.
This is it. You need to keep it for this reason.
Yep.
And added some of Chef Thomas's chicken bone broth and let that simmer without boiling for about 5 minutes, and it's been just doing its thing.
Yeah.
While that is still going, what can we do next?
So we're going to add the passata. Passata is basically a strained, kind of Italian tomatoes, but being in Florida, you can go to buy the best Florida-grown, fresh, perfectly ripened tomatoes,
Yeah.
and just put them in the blender, do your thing, and then add it in.
Okay.
We're going to cook it later. But we kind of shortcut, so.
It's a good way to get the shortcut out of it, is what you're saying, yes.
But
Absolutely.
most important is just give it a smell and a little stir, and you smell this Parmesan rind. So that's like, brings that flavor and the sweetness and the saltiness and what have you. And this is the very deep, red, rich tomato that we need in our lasagna soup. And this is, we're just gonna stir it a little bit, nicely.
And it's going to be super smooth, and
Super.
and that's why you want this.
Yeah, look at the flavor and the smell, and it's like so good, so fresh, so beautiful. It's almost, I can almost see the tomato growing here.
Oh, I absolutely love that. So, do we just let this be for a little bit then?
Totally,
Okay.
absolutely.
So
Yeah.
we're just going to let this simmer uncovered for what, about
5 minutes.
Okay.
Just let it melt in.
just a few minutes?
5
let
to
it all-
20 minutes. So it's really, this recipe is really like so simple. You're in a hurry. This is the recipe. You have time. This is the recipe. But it also makes a recipe for tomorrow, the day after. It's really good.
Really, really good. And to simmer up some lasagna soup for yourself, grab Chef Thomas's recipe at our website, dinnerdeas.com, or scan the QR code we put in the corner of the screen to find us. The smells already are fantastic. I am already getting like the hints right now. And like it's all coming together. Now we've already started boiling some water.
Yep.
And this is where sodium does come into play here.
Yeah, we do the classic pasta.
Okay.
So I like to use really, everything is traditional what I do. It's a very old school way of cooking.
Okay.
I'm a fairly old school kind of guy.
Yeah.
Simple. I also wear my master butcher apron.
I love that. I love it.
It's a very classic butcher apron. It's very handy.
It's very handy
So
because
we
it's
just-
right off the shoulder. And
Yes.
it just kind of like
Yeah.
brings everything out.
So we just break those pasta in it. Whatever they break, and we just put them in there nicely, chunky, just bite size, and we just let them give it a good stir so they don't stick together.
All right. Well, we're going to take another break. When we come back, our lasagna sheets meet the soup ahead on Dinner DeeAs. Welcome back to Dinner DeeAs. We're making lasagna, but maybe not how you'd expect. Today, we're turning it into a soup, a family recipe from our guest, Chef Thomas Odermatt. He's a farmer, a butcher, runs a rotisserie food truck in California, but you can taste his handiwork for yourself wherever you are, as he now bottles and sells his bone broth in grocery stores, and it's the ideal ingredient for our recipe today, a Swiss-Italian lasagna soup. Before the break, we added passata, strained tomatoes, beautiful thin light tomato puree, into our soup base and let that simmer while we cook the lasagna sheets, breaking them up and cooking them in salted water as if we were doing the regular lasagna, but just in small bits. Now, you boiled them, you just drained them.
Yep.
What do we do next with them?
So now I'm folding in my beef
Okay.
and the onion and garlic. Fold them in very nicely. Give it a good stir. And make sure that all that juice comes in. And we just give it a little stir and just make sure that we have everything here. So this is pretty much ready.
Okay.
And now we can introduce our pasta.
Okay.
The pasta sheet that are broken up. Go slowly in it. And we're gonna do this.
To grab the recipes for Chef Thomas's Swiss-Italian idea for dinner, go to dinnerdeas.com. Scan the QR code in the corner of the screen to find us right on your phone. We also have links to find out more about his butcher's bone broth. Oh, that looks great. Now that the beef has kind of come back together with everything, you could smell the tomatoes in there and like, oh.
It's really good. Simple.
But it's really simple. Like, you've got just very small amounts of ingredients over here.
Yes.
Simplicity is everything, it sounds like, in this dish.
Less is more.
Less is more, my friend. But if we
Same.
wanted to add something more,
Yeah.
I love cheese. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, if it's me, I would probably put in like a little bit of a tuta calabria. Like
Oh.
a little,
you give a little spice over there. Okay,
Yeah,
I
we'll
like
do
where you're
that.
going. I'm staring at the cheese going like, that's what I was hoping we were going to be jumping into this.
Oh, we do.
All right, so what do we need to do with the cheese? What types of cheeses do we have coming in next?
So I am using pecorino.
Okay.
So I add pecorino in it. And you get ready, please.
Oh,
to
absolutely.
Stir while I shake a little bit so we have it very evenly. And so just we introduce that. And then very generous. We take that and then before we serving it, we do it like the good old restaurant. Just grate it a little bit and just give it that really, like, you know, it's all about the flavor. It's that broth, that beef, it all melts together, and it's something. It's so warming, so soothing. It's,
Oh, totally. It's comfort right here.
It's totally.
This is comfort right now. And because you're adding the cheese, that's where you're getting the salt. That's
Correct.
the salinity. You're getting the creaminess, sure. You're getting a little bit of what's happening with just the flavors of those cheeses. But it's that burst of salt because
Totally.
with that broth, you don't have salt in there. This,
And then I fold just a little bit of the ricotta.
oh, nice. So that's going to bring back more of that creaminess.
That creaminess in the pasta. And so this is it. That's our dish, and we taste it for salt, a little pepper, and we just it's a very comforting everyday dinner.
I love it. While this finishes, we're taking one last break. But don't go anywhere. Soup's up when we come back. Ahead on Dinner Deals. Welcome back to Dinner Diaz, where we're cooking Italian, but also Swiss. Making a lasagna soup today thanks to our guest, Chef Thomas Odermatt. Before the break, we added our cooked beef, onions, and garlic back into the soup, along with the drained cooked lasagna sheet pieces, then some cheeses. Now, no Swiss cheese, despite our Swiss guest, but we did use pecorino, parmesan, and ricotta, and it smells good. You ready to plate this up?
Oh, I'm totally.
You ready? You're excited. I'm excited.
Yeah, I am.
All right, let's plate this up then.
So I just use anything here, so a little bit of.
You know, this doesn't have to be fancy. It just has to be just
It doesn't.
love.
Absolutely. And speaking of love, I mean, when I cooked this dish, when I came up with this dish,
Yeah.
my daughter was like, lasagna soup? No, why don't you make real lasagna? I said, well, let's try it.
Let's try it.
And now she's a firm believer.
Oh, come on. Oh, make me the firm believer. What else do we need to do next with it?
So we add a little of basil. Basil is very important. Don't cut it, just torn it because of the flavor. It's just so much richer. And then I always like to add a little bit more of this. And could you please grab me like the pepper mill so we can add that? That's your job.
Okay. You tell me when.
Perfect.
Perfect. Well, let's find out if it's perfect. You ready to taste?
Oh, I am.
Let's go for it, my
You
friend.
first.
Oh, absolutely you.
No.
Okay. Get a little of the noodle, the beef. Oh, yeah. It's comforting, it's delicious, and it has me want to go back for more. Well done, my man.
Thank
That
you.
is absolutely fantastic. Oh, those flavors. Thanks to Chef Thomas. Find his bone broth in the fridge at all good grocery stores and find his recipe for this simple but spectacular soup at our website, dinnerdeals.com. I'm Jeff Philbin. See you next time with more ideas for dinner, or as we call them, Dinner Deals.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, thank you very much for being here. That is fantastic.